Right, OK. Let's turn to you now, Erin Baker. Auto Trader published a report, The Road to 2030, and by 2030 you won't be able to buy a new petrol car anyway. How might the current fuel crisis change your predictions?
Well, we've seen a drop-off on Auto Trader from a high of 26% of all cars being looked at being electric in September last year to just 16% of those views being on electric cars in February. So you would think that with prices high at the pumps that people would be turning to electric, and they should be. This is a time to get more people converted if we are going to get everyone transitioning by 2030 to electric cars. But we're seeing that interest in electric cars really slow down, and that really is to do with two things: the continued high sticker price of electric cars. They are still on average 37% more expensive than their petrol or diesel counterparts. And secondly, the government slowly but steadily reducing incentives to buy them. And when you couple all that with the increase in energy prices, which means that that one thing that offsets the high sticker price, which is the ability of people to charge their cars on cheap electric tariffs, when that is disappearing with the rise in electricity costs, we're really seeing that slowdown now in electric take-up.
That's interesting, because in February, sales figures showed that electric vehicles actually grabbed 25% of the market, double of what they did annually last year. Was that a blip then, or a trend?
We think that's a blip. That's what the data seems to be suggesting, that with the rush of petrol and petrol prices going up, people did then start looking at electric cars in seriousness. Also, you have to remember that the super chip shortage, which is affecting stock of new cars and is what is pushing used car prices so high, people are still waiting for the electric cars that they ordered months and months ago to come through the system. The overall trend seems to be starting to be a slowdown in electric take-up. And at the moment, there's still a bubble of electric car take-up because wealthy people are still coming through the system. More affluent buyers are still able to afford that higher sticker price. But when we exhaust that bubble of more affluent buyers, we are worried that the mass adoption simply won't happen.
Interesting. Interesting.